And I'm in the same spot like every day. But I promise I'm just trying to get a bunch of episodes done while I'm not at work and I'm not busy and I'm not with kids. This doesn't happen very often. So, and the house is quiet. There's nobody here. I'm just doing laundry. So that's why I'm hitting as many as I can. And I'm not home, so you don't hear dogs in the back. Well, I take the back. One dog in the background that sounds like a person trying to get in the door. Anyway, something I wanted to talk about recently, as in last weekend, we went on vacation. And I know I'm that dorky person that wears her wristbands for a couple of days. Anyway, I love my wristband. It's exciting. I wore one from the aquarium for like 2 months. It makes me smile. It makes me think of the funny hat. So that's why people are like, you look like you left the hospital. Do they have colorful bands like this at the hospital? Because if they do at yours, that's kind of cool. They don't at mine. Anyway, so as you can probably tell from the last couple videos, hey, that girl looks darker. Because I am. Okay, I did burn, but anyway, y'all probably already watched those episodes. I'm not gonna need to keep talking about it. So, some tips to traveling with kids. Now, if you saw some of my episodes, surprise and something about the surprise, I don't remember if I named it like before and after surprise or the making of the surprise. Anyway, if you watch those videos, my younger brother and sister went with us on our vacation. And so we had 4 kids from the age of 10 to 14 and then 2 adults. With 6 people, you have to look into a lot of different things to save money. One of the things that we did to save money was looking at hotels and looking at hotels a little bit further out. We did find a hotel that would allow all 6 of us in one room, which those are more limited now. The room was amazing. I will show y'all videos and pictures later on because we vlogged while we were gone. Except for the last day, we didn't really get to vlog very much because we were at Schlitterbahn. And I didn't want to run my camera. So the first 2 days we vlogged a lot. So I'll show you those. Anyway, our room was big. It had 2, what they consider queen size beds, and then a pull out couch that was a bed. And then it had like this whole like kitchen nook area. That room was awesome. Anyway, I don't even remember the hotel. La Quinta. In San Antonio. Very nice. It was by SeaWorld. Very nice. Good price. Okay, so for starters, we save money there by looking around, checking out the different prices at the different websites like Priceline, Orbitz, Booking. There's one I forgot. Traviago or something like that. Anyway, there's different ones from there. 2 is coming up with a budget as much as you can. Now, I would encourage you to also plan with money for when you have to go over your budget, because sometimes things come up and you didn't expect it to. So that's another thing. A good way to save money, and this is something we did a lot as a kid because I was one of 6 kids, was the only time that you eat out is for dinner. So breakfast was at the hotel. That automatically came in, so that was taken care of. Lunch really didn't, except for Schlitterbahn, really didn't sit down and really eat a lunch. We were out and about, we were playing, everything like that, so we had a lot of snacks. I packed a lot of protein-rich snacks, good snacks for the kids to keep them going, because I said, we're not going out to get food besides for dinner. So the first night, so the first day we had the snacks, and I got my snacks from Nature Box. No, they did not sponsor this video. I got a bunch of snacks from things like jerky, nuts. We did get them the cookies, the chocolate chip cookies, just as a snack, fun thing. They have like fig bars, like whole wheat fruit bars, but they're like fig bars. We got those. We got jerky. I don't know. Anyway, we had so much stuff. A lot of protein, high protein. Oh, and a lot of their like fruit snack type things. To kind of keep the kids going. And then we got things like crackers, and a lot of Gatorade water. They were drinking that like crazy because I was like, that's what you're allowed to drink. So, and then we could only have a soda at night with dinner. So that was one way to save money. We did have things like Lunchables and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and stuff like that. That was easy. That could and summer sausage and like cheese sticks. The stuff that's can go, kids can snack on. You don't have to worry about plates and napkins and forks and all that. We did also have carrots because my younger brother and sister like carrots with ranch, and so it was a good thing that I knew that they were not only getting their fruit, but they were also getting the vegetables, because when you're on vacation, you really don't pay much attention to what you're eating. Then we went, so that was one way to save. The first night we got there, we had pizza delivered to the room. Saturday, we went to the Rainforest Cafe. That was a period of time. We had an hour and 45-minute wait. We definitely want to do it because the last time any of the kids had gone, they were really young, so they wouldn't have remembered. So while we were on the Riverwalk, we did do some walking around. We did get the kids some drinks so that they could be drinking to make sure that they were good on their fluids and stuff. Also, when we were there, we found discount sales. That is always a really big plus for when you're traveling, is sales. And my little sister and I can pick out a sale from every way. And it was like a cross, and I was like, there's a sale, let's go. And so we were able to get some shirts for some of the kids there on the discount bin, because that rocks. So packing your own food, limiting when you're going to eat out, that helps. Like Schlitterbahn, you can bring your own food into the park, so why not? That saves money right there. Limiting sodas, that's a big thing. Like limiting sodas and stuff, you spend a lot less. Looking for sales on things you can take home. One of my big things, and we started when we were really young ourselves, was instead of having a bunch of knick-knack things that we took home, we would just get postcards. And like on the back of the postcard, you could write your favorite thing from that place, something you enjoyed, something you did, something that made you laugh, just a little quick synopsis or whatever you wanted to call it of something fun that you did. And so each place we would go, we would get a different postcard, if we could find it, of that place, for each of the kids to kind of keep on to, and they could scrapbook later or use it as a souvenir. And postcards are really cheap. When my sisters and I went on the cruise, I did a lot of that. I didn't have a lot of money, so that's how I saved money, was I bought postcards, and then I brought the postcards home to all the kids, and they thought that was amazing. So that's a way to save money. I can't really think of. We drove, so that did. We didn't have to rent or buy, but we weren't really that far. So, just being prepared for the unexpected. There were a couple times where, like when we were on the boardwalk and we were waiting to go into the Rainforest Cafe, we actually went into a store to get drinks for the kids. That wasn't planned. Stopping along the way sometimes because we weren't near the truck, or the ice had melted, and so the drinks weren't as cold. So stuff like that. Even though that's little stuff, it does kind of add up. On the last day on Sunday when we were headed home, we did just run through drive-through and get the kids in there that way, because it was like at that point I was like, I am so sunburned, I can't even think straight. So that was fun. And we did a lot of things. Because we had older kids, there were things we would just send them in as a pack to do things. Go online and pre-order your tickets, because you save more than getting your tickets at the local spots. So that will save you money. So that's a good way. Like whatever attractions you want to do. And then if you end up doing more attractions than you really thought you did because you have time, or you just found out about it like I do, you're able to do that too because you save money. So those are some quick ways to save money. I hope they help. And then I have another video for later, how to get your kids ready. So see you later, guys. Bye.